17, pink skies in September. Your hoodie still smells like remember. We were young, we were wild in the worst way, falling fast like we knew no heartbreak. Writing your name on my mirror, lipstick hearts getting clearer. Said you never let me cry. Now I'm learning how goodbye sounds at night. You used to call me your whole world. Now I'm just another girl. Funny how forever fades like cheap perfume and promises you made. I replay your voice in my head, all the sweet little lies you said. I was too young to see the truth. Love felt real, but it wasn't you. Now I'm crying in lipstick, mascara running like our last kiss. Red stains on a tissue paper heart. You tore it all apart. Crying in lipstick, dancing slow with the sadness you left. First love hits different when it's gone. Why does goodbye feel so wrong? Perfect filters, we look like something from a movie scene. Didn't know love could be this mean. You said we'd grow up side by side. Now I'm growing with this ache inside, learning how to sleep alone with a heart that doesn't feel like home. I thought heartbreak was just a song, didn't think I'd sing along. Now every melody feels blue, every lyric leads to you. Was it really just timing? Were we lovers just trying? Maybe we were just too young to know what forever's made of. I'm crying in lipstick, every mirror shows what I miss. Your shadow fading from my room, like roses dying too soon. Tasting like regret, first love cuts deeper than I knew, and I'm still not over you. Maybe one day I'll laugh about it, maybe one day I won't feel this, but right now it still burns like the pages when the story turns. You were my first, I love you. My first, please don't go. My first lesson in letting go. Guess that's how we grow. Still crying in lipstick, but I'm learning how to fix it. Wiping red from my cheeks tonight, trying to be alright. Crying in lipstick, but I'm stronger than this pain. First love broke my heart in two, but it made me someone new. We were sitting on the bleachers, saw my air 17. You were talking about forever, like you really meant those things. I was tracing constellations in the freckles on your skin. Didn't know I was already losing before I'd win. You held my hand in hallways like I was something rare. I believed in every promise, floating careless in the air. I was learning how to love, you were learning how to flirt. I gave you all all my softness, you just gave me almost words. Everybody saw it, but I refused to see. You were falling slowly, but she fell deep. She fell first, she fell harder, built her world around your heart. You were just a chapter, she thought you were the start. She fell first, she fell deeper, now she's crying in her room. You moved on like it was nothing, she's still stuck on you. She's still stuck on you. Now my phone is silent, where your name used to glow. You say you need some space, but I already know. There's someone new beside you, laughing at the jokes you made, the same ones that you whispered when we lie out in the shade. Every day our last goodbye, searching for a sign. Was I just a moment you were passing through in time? First love tastes like honey, then it burns like cheap champagne. Sweet until it's over, then it leaves you with the pain. Maybe I love louder, maybe you love light. Maybe I was ready, you were just killing time. She fell first, she fell harder, gave you all her youth. You were just experimenting, she was telling truth. She fell first, she fell deeper, now she's learning how to step. You let go so easy, she's still holding on with shaking hands. Maybe one day she'll thank you for the way it all went wrong. Maybe broken hearts are how we learn to be strong. You were her first I love you, her first sleepless night, her first taste of forever, her first real goodbye. She fell first, she fell deeper, but she's stronger than the hurt. You may not have stayed with her, but she'll know what she's worth. You tasted like summer nights, warm hands, city lights. Whisper, baby, trust me, and I did every time. You kissed me like a promise, said I'm all you'll ever need, but every word was sugar, hovering you're leaving. I was young and wide open, didn't know how to guard. Thought love meant holding tighter when it started getting hard. You said forever softly, like it was easy to say, but forever turned to silence somewhere along the way. You bitter honey on my tongue, sweet lies, I was too young. Every I love you felt you said don't worry, guess I worried way too soon. You held my heart so loosely, like it was yours to break. I kept calling it complicated instead of calling it fake. I was writing us in future tense, you were living day by day. I was planning how to fix us, you were planning your escape. I confused the butterflies with anxiety, for our love was supposed to feel like insecurity. Your bitter honey on my tongue, golden like that stung. Every promise dripping slow, but never meant to hold. Now I see the truth in me. I should taste like honesty. If it leaves me questioning, that it's not my everything. You're bitter honey, and I deserve something sweet. Baby, I love louder than you were ready for. Maybe I saw forever while you were at the door. I don't hate the memories, they taught me how to grow. Sometimes what feels like sugar is just pain in a pretty cold. No more bitter honey nights, no more sugar-coated lies. If you can't love me out loud, I won't stay and quiet down. I want something steady, something true. If love is meant to heal me, it won't taste like you. Bitter honey, and I'm choosing something new. We had late night conversations, dreaming about a light someday. You said, girl, just be patient, but you kept drifting away. I memorized your favorite coffee, the way you liked your songs. You said I was your safe place, but you were never mine for long. We were standing on the edge of something real and deep, but you were scared of falling while I was in too deep. You held my hand in public, but let it go in truth. You gave me just enough love to keep me stuck on you. Almost was enough, almost felt like love. Almost heard you say you couldn't walk away, but almost never stays. Almost always breaks. I was giving all I was, while almost was enough. You called me when you needed someone to calm your storms, but when the sky got clearer, you were already gone. I tried to be your maybe, your one day we will see, but I can't keep on waiting for who you'll never be. I told my friends I'm fine But every time my phone lights up, I still hope it's you the most. You said I'm something special, but now you're everything. And I can't build forever on a temporary. Everything almost was enough, almost felt like us, almost had forever. But you scared of love. Almost every night I replayed what it was, but I deserve more than almost was enough. Maybe I was loving with my whole heart open wide, while you were keeping distance with nowhere left to hide. I don't hate your honesty, at least you didn't lie. You just couldn't choose me. And that's the reason why. Almost isn't love, almost isn't trust. I won't beg for pieces when I deserve all of us. No more halfway feelings, no more maybe someday stuff. I'm done believing almost was enough. We were barely 18, living in a movie scene, sharing headphones on the bus ride home, dreaming big in a world unknown. You used to text me every night, little heart sleep tight. Now my phone just lights the dark, but never with your spark. I remember how you'd say I'm not going anywhere. Funny how your quiet voice was the loudest, kind of unfair. I was learning how to love, you were learning how to leave. Guess we weren't on the same page of what forever means. You didn't scream, you didn't fight, you just slowly slipped out of my life. No goodbye, no reason why, just empty space and sleepless nights. It's the silence you gave me, echoing inside my chest. No words, no closure, just a love unfinished. The silence you gave me still rings in my head. I'd rather hear you say you don't love me than hear nothing instead. Replay your last conversation, looking for hesitation, a sign that you were pulling away. But you smiled like you'd always stay. Was I just too young to see? Love is insecurity. You held my hand in crowded rooms, then let it go so easily. Now I'm staring like the ceiling, counting cracks like broken feelings. Every memory feels louder when your voice won't say my name. I thought heartbreak would be tears, slam doors and angry fears, but it's quieter than I imagined, just distance growing clear. You didn't scream, you didn't fight, you just faded out of sight. And I'm stuck here wondering if I ever crossed your mind. maybe we were just too young to know when something's done. You were my first, I swear it's real, my first heartbreak I could feel. And now I know the cruelest pain is when love goes quiet, not insane. But I'm learning how to breathe. Even without your voice, there's still a heart in me. The silence you gave me won't define who I become. First love taught me how it hurts, but also how to move on. We were driving past midnight, windows down, no destination. You said this feels different. I call it fate, not hesitation. Your hand resting on my knee, city lights inside your eyes. I believed in every promise, didn't see through your disguise. We were young and fearless, or maybe just naive. I thought love was staying, you thought love could leave. Now your silence fills the room like smoke I can't escape. Every photo on my phone feels like a small heartbreak. You're just mist of memories fading slowly out of reach. I still feel you in the breeze, but you are not here with me. Every forever that you said echoes heavy in my head. If love was meant to be, why are you just mist to me? Your hoodie on my bedroom chair still smells like your cologne. I try to wash it out, but I hate sleeping alone. You said I was your comfort, your calm inside the storm. But when the sky got clearer, you found somewhere more warm. I kept replaying moments like I could change the end, but no amount of wishing makes a ghost come back again. I confused you with distance, with you just need some time. But love shouldn't feel like I'm losing my mind. You are just mist in memories, soft but hard to breathe. You're everywhere and nowhere, haunting every dream, every word you left unsaid, still dancing in my head. If love was meant to last, why We were talking like forever, like we'd never fall apart. You were tracing constellations while I gave you all my heart. Every baby, I'm just busy. Every sorry I was gone. Felt the distance getting heavy, but I kept holding on. I was writing you in poems, you were writing me in pencil. Easy come and easy go, love shouldn't feel this mental. You said you needed space, but I was already alone, lying wide awake, staring at my phone. So I'm ghosting my own heart before you tear it all apart. Turning off the way I feel, pretending none of this was real. I'm deleting every spark we lit up in the dark. If loving you is falling hard, then I'm ghosting my own heart. Your hoodie still smells like the nights we stayed up late, laughing over nothing like heartbreak couldn't wait. Now your silence screams louder than every word you said. You're a stranger with my secrets living rent-free in my head. I was young, I called it fate, thought pain was just the price. Didn't know that loving you would mean losing me twice. You only text when you're lonely, only call when you're bored, and I keep answering softly like I'm still yours. So I'm ghosting my own heart before it falls too far, blocking all the memories of who we thought we are. I'm choosing me this time, even if it leaves a scar. If you can love me halfway, I won't love you in the dark. Yeah, I'm ghosting my own heart. Maybe someday I'll look back and fake the pain you gave, 'cause every tear that hit my pillow taught me how to be brave. I don't hate you, I just see what I couldn't from the start. You were slowly disappearing, so I disappeared my heart. I was ghosting my own heart, trying not to fall apart. But I'm learning how to stay with the girl you walked away. No more begging for a spark, no more chasing who you are. If you couldn't love me right, I'll love myself twice and hard. Yeah, no more ghosting my own heart tonight. We were 17 and reckless, sharing secrets after dark. You traced constellations on the ceiling of my heart. I gave you all my quiet, all my dreams and all my trust. You said I asked for too much, but I only asked for us. You said I overthink things, feel too deep, hold too tight, but I was just protecting what we built every night. I don't need diamonds, don't need perfect plans, just someone who stays when they say they can. I wasn't asking for the world, just your honest love. I wasn't hard to love, you just didn't try enough. I gave you my whole heart, you only gave me parts. You call me too much, but I was just enough for someone who could see what you never saw in me. I wasn't hard to love, you just didn't know how. heady like it was something wrong. But loving isn't heady when it's where you belong. I strain myself to fit you, turn my bride into road, just to make it easier for you not to grow. Love isn't complicated when both hearts are in. It only feels impossible when one stops giving. It wasn't hard to love, you just didn't know how. You wanted something easy without the deeper stuff. You come into emotional, but that's what love is made of. If I was so impossible, why did you need my touch? I wasn't hard to love, you just didn't know how. Maybe one day you'll realize the kind of heart I had, the way I loved it, lowercase, soft, patient, never mad. I'd hope you'll find someone who loves you like I do. And when she asked for honesty, you finally tell the truth. I wasn't hard to love, I just loved you too much. And now I'm saving all my life for someone strong enough. You couldn't hold my heart, but someone else will soon. I wasn't hard to love, just wrong for you. I still have your number, but I don't press call. Got 1,000 unsent messages saved behind my wall. We were talking about forever, like it wasn't fragile glass. I was building us a future, you were stuck inside the past. You said, I just need time, I gave you all of mine. Now I'm sitting with these echoes of the love you left behind. Every word I never said is playing in my head like a melody of what we were and what we could have been. This is a song you'll never hear, every lyric crystal clear. Every I still love you disappears into my tears. I'm singing to an empty room, dancing with your ghost. You'll never know how much I wanted you the most. This is a song you'll never hear. Your hoodie in my closet still smells like last July. I tell myself I'm over you, but I still don't know why. You only love me halfway, you only showed up when it's easy. I kept calling it complicated when it was just you leaving. I was young and open-hearted, thought love meant holding tight. Didn't know that loving someone shouldn't feel like losing fights. You walked away in silence, no dramatic goodbye, but quiet hurts the loudest when you don't know why. This is the song you'll never hear, wrapped in pain and souvenirs. Every promise that you made still ringing in my If I ever wrote your name, if I ever stayed up crying, or if I felt the same. The truth is in these verses, in every single part. But I won't send this song to you, I just protect my heart. This is a song you'll never hear, but it helped me disappear from the girl who begged you just to keep you here. Now I'm learning how to love without fear. It's the last time you'll never hear. You said I feel too deeply, like there was something wrong. But you loved how I held you when your nights felt too long. We were kids with big promises, riding forever in the dark. You said I was your always, now I'm just a fading spark. I talk in calm confessions while my chest caves in. You think I'm barely breaking, but you don't see within. I don't beg when you pull away, I don't ask you to stay. I just swallow every word I wanna say. You think I'm strong and fine, but you never read the signs behind my steady eyes. Soft voice, heavy heart, I can quietly in the dark. I say it's okay to smile while it's tearing me apart. You only hear the calm, you don't feel this chord. You only hear my soft voice, not my heavy heart. You stop reaching for my hand, stop trying to understand how silence can be louder than fights we never planned. I made myself smaller so you wouldn't feel small, but love shouldn't feel like I'm shrinking at all. Maybe if I cry louder you would've stayed, but I was raised to hide every tear I made. Soft doesn't mean I'm fine, quiet doesn't mean I don't care. I just break in private when you're not there. Soft voice, heavy heart, running where to start. If loving me is too much, then you were never that smart. I won't whisper forever to some plan apart. You only had my soft voice, but I survive with this heavy heart. With this heavy heart. With this heavy heart. With this heavy heart. You carved our names into the dark, a metal bridge by the park. Said no matter where we go, you're my home, you're my heart. We were young and reckless, free, making plans we couldn't see. Talking about a tiny house and kids with your eyes, my dreams. I believed every word you said, like promises don't ever bend. But forever's just a sound when you don't know how it ends. You kissed me like a vow, spoke love out loud in a crowded room. Good whispers fade when silence blooms and truth comes too soon. Empty vows, full battles, that's what we became. Drowning out the truth, so we didn't have to say that we were falling apart while pretending we were okay. You poured another I love you just to numb the pain. Now the words feel hollow, echoing through my veins. Empty vows, full bottles, and nothing left to say. Your jacket smells like smoke and lies, like cheap red wine and alibis. You said, baby, trust me, please, but you couldn't meet my eyes. We used to dance in kitchen light, now we fight past midnight, counting every broken thing like we're keeping score of who was right. I try to fix what we broke, put bandages on every hope, but love don't heal with apologies. If you're already letting go, we were too proud to quit, too scared to admit we were losing us. So we drink to forget every unlit promise between us. Empty vows, full battles, spinning on the floor. You said forever, but you don't say that anymore. We toast to what we used to be while closing every door. I'm holding on to memories. You were reaching for the core, and every baby I swear feels weaker than before. Empty vows, full bottles, I can't do this anymore. Maybe love at 17 is louder than it's strong. Maybe we confused the spark for something lifelong. I wanted you sober in love, not faded and gone. I wanted real forever, not a sad song. If I say I lose myself, if I leave I lose you, but I can't keep choosing someone who won't choose me too. Glass breaking in the sink, hearts breaking in between. No more empty vows, full bottles, no more blurry nights. I'd rather cry in honesty than fake another lie. We were beautiful and broken, but beauty doesn't mean right. I'm putting down the memories and stepping into light. Let the bottles keep your secrets, let the promises fade undone. Drinking on love that was never gonna stay. Empty vows, full bottles, that's what we became. But I'm choosing healing or drowning in were 17 with fearless hearts, writing dreams in the back of your car. You drew forever on my hand, like love was something we could plan. We stayed up talking till sunrise, sharing secrets, making promises twice. You said I'll never let you go, but we were young, we didn't know how fast the seasons change, how people drift away, how always turns to maybe someday. And now I'm staring at your name like it's a ghost I can't erase. From every corner of this place, I keep rewriting our ending in the pages of my mind, where you still hold me gently and say we just need time. But the truth keeps breaking every dream I'm defending. You walked away without pretending. Now I'm alone, rewriting our ending. Your hoodie still hangs on my chair, like you're gonna walk back in here. I play our song on my phone just to feel us alone. I told my friends I'm doing fine, but I still trace your jawline. And every stranger that I meet, hoping one of them is you in disguise. We were too young to fight, too scared to make it right, too hard losing light. And now I'm learning how to breathe without your hands on me, but it's harder than it seems. I keep rewriting our ending in the pages of my mind, where you still call me baby and tell me I'm your life. But the truth keeps breaking every lie I'm defending. You stopped loving me without warning. Now I'm alone, rewriting our ending. Maybe in another life we don't give up so easily. Maybe we were right, just the wrong time. And if I could turn the page, I'd tell you how afraid I was, not of losing you, but of not being enough. We were just kids in love, trying to grow up. Love grew tired of us, so I'll stop rewriting our ending. Let the story stay the same. You were my favorite chapter, but not my left page in hers. But I'm healing, my heart slowly mending. Maybe someday I'll thank you for the lesson you in the end. I kept rewriting. They said first love feels like fire. No one told me it leaves ashes. We were barely 17, living loud, loving reckless, writing dreams in the margins of notebooks and late text. He'd wait for me after class, walk me home in the sunset, said I was your always, now I'm just your don't regret. I memorized your laugh like it was my favorite storm. Now every melody I hear just proves you're really gone. I gave you all my first kiss, first late night call. all, didn't know first love could be the hardest of all. Everybody warned me, don't give your heart so fast. But when you're young and fearless, you don't think about the crash. If loving you was a mistake, why did it feel so right? Why did your arms feel safe every single night? If loving you was a mistake, why does it hurt this way? If I could go back in time, would I still choose you anyway? Now I'm staring at my ceiling, counting cracks like broken feelings. Your name still lives inside my phone, but I'm sleeping here alone. You said we grow together, but you grew away from me. Guess forever at 18's just a fantasy. I try to hate your memory, but it still feels sweet, like summer nights and cheap perfume and dancing in the street. I'm learning how to let go, even though I don't want to. First love teaches lessons you never asked it to. Maybe we were just too young to understand the cost. Maybe love at our age isn't meant to be lost. If loving you was a mistake, why do I miss your touch? Why does my heart still break every time I see us? If loving you was a mistake, then why'd it change my life? You were my first everything. I'm just your last goodbye. Maybe one day I'll thank you for the pain that made me grow. Maybe one day your name won't feel like letting go. You were my innocent beginning, my teenage dream in blue. And even if it hurt me, I loved loving you. If loving you was a mistake, it's one I'd make again. 'Cause even broken hearts still remember when. If loving you was a mistake, it taught me how to feel. First love may not last, but it was real, so real. They said first love feels like fire. I guess that's why it burns so we were young, loved and reckless, hiding kisses in the dark. You said I felt like home, but only after hours. And the day that you were distant, like we never even touched. I was just your secret you didn't want to match. I gave you all my innocence, every trembling kiss. You gave me half a promise, was your favorite mistake? The one you'd run back to, not the girl you'd celebrate, just the one you never outgrew. Your favorite mistake, you'd hold me when alone, but when the morning came, I was never the one you'd own. You'd say it's complicated, like that made it hurt less, but love shouldn't feel like something to confess. I waited for you to choose me while you kept me in between. Guess I was your almost, not your everything. I was your favorite mistake, but I won't be that again. I'm more than hidden midnight calls, more than what could have been. Your favorite mistake, that's not who I remain. You may forget my love, but you remember my name. You may forget my love, but you